Hello, everyone. It's me, Butterfly Spirit. And this morning, I did a tarot reading for someone. Yesterday, when I was at work, I saw someone leave work out of frustration. Um, and this guy that I saw leave work, he seemed rather angry. And I kind of wondered what happened to him and stuff like that, like what was going on with him and things. And this morning I decided to do a tarot reading for him. So these are the cards. These are the cards that were drawn for him. So these are cards that basically came up in a reading. So when I shuffled my deck, these are the cards that came up. So in order. The first card that came up was the Strength card. The second card that came up was the Devil. The third card that came up was the reversed Five of Swords. And then the last card that came up was Justice. Okay. So, as much as I'd love to kind of jump in and tell you guys like what was going on with this guy or whatever, and like get all deep into it and stuff, I want to respect the privacy of the person I read for. Because the thing is, as a tarot reader, it is a privilege to be able to connect with someone else's energy to learn about them. And as much as I'd love to kind of jump in and say, whoa, let me like tell people like what's going on and stuff, just to kind of show you guys like how I'm progressing in tarot. I realized that being private about it, like respecting this particular guy's privacy is important because it's a rather tough situation. It is a situation where he is dealing with conflict, and there are things that are not being brought out into the open. It does have to do with an ongoing situation that's been happening. Okay, and the fact that this guy ended up getting three major arcana cards. Major arcana cards are like cards like these. Okay, so these are the major arcana cards. Okay, so major arcana cards are cards that in the tarot deck that they basically will tell you like these are cards that they have a huge significance and influence over what's going on. Right. So this card right here, this is a minor arcana card. This is kind of like this doesn't have as much influence, but this did in perspective. Well, I'm sorry, it was reversed. It did give me some insight on something that did happen. Um, but the cards that are of the major arcana, which are these cards right here, these are the ones that really have the most influence over the reading and about the situations and circumstances that are happening. Okay. Um, so the major arcana cards, you can think of those as being major themes of what's happening. So things that have a huge impact over the situation. Okay. The minor arcana card, this one isn't. Yeah, there was conflict that happened, but the fact that this particular person got three particular main theme cards, if you will, those main themes cards are going to make a difference as to how and what what's happening. And whenever there are these cards right here, these major theme cards or these major arcana cards, whenever these cards are present, a lot of times this means that there's more deeper, more psychological, more spiritual things. There's deeper stuff. You know how people say still waters run deep. Well, that means that there's a lot more below the surface that's going on in a situation. Okay. And so, in particular, for this individual, for him to get three major arcana cards, you know, it really means that there's a lot more at work here, okay, when it comes to a conflict that he was encountering. Okay. So, like I was telling you guys, you know, I'm not really going to go into detail about word for word and what was going on because I want to respect his privacy, and I want to respect the privacy of any of my clients that I read for, because, like I was telling you guys, in a prior video that I did, that when it comes down to readings, okay, tarot readings, they get deep. And when I say deep, I mean it gets deep, okay? I mean, it talks about stuff that people may not even say out of their mouths. It comes to things that people are thinking inside their minds, you know, and what their innermost feelings are. And this is something that a tarot reader can tap into, depending on how deep they want to go into a person's energy and how deep that person lets them go. Okay. So some people think tarot readings are fake. They think that, oh, this is just, you know, a bunch of hooey, or, you know, it's spooky and crazy. But what I want you guys to understand is that tarot readings, they are real. Okay. And depending on the reader you get, that's going to make a difference to the kind of quality of reading that you're going to have. Okay. So, in particular, me doing, you know, this person's reading was because, you know, I saw a situation. I was a little curious about what was going on and what had went on. And I got the information from the universe about what's really going on. Okay. Some of the information I heard the person talk about to someone else at work, but some of it, you know, went way beyond what I thought was going to be happening. Okay. So, tarot readings, like I said, they are deep. Okay. Um, I've read, you know, for people, and, you know, I've read for people, to respect my clients, in different situations. Okay. And these people that I've read for, you know, like I said, you know, there's things that I've kind of got a feeling for, you know. And when I say feeling for it, it means like I know, like I was able to pick up on issues that were going on in their relationships, okay, in their relationship that they have. So this includes people who are, you know, people who are, you know, single, people who are married, you know, just different situations. You know what I mean? So, you know, and the thing is that, you know, tarot readers are given this gift, and it's important for that tarot reader to respect the privacy of their clients and not go out here and be telling people's business about this or that, because people still have feelings, and it is a privilege to be able to read for someone, and to be able to get a little bit of understanding. Okay. But like any gifts can be taken away if a tarot reader is not respectful. Now, there are some tarot readers, I've heard of tarot readers, well, I've been warned that there are some tarot readers that will try to gang up on other tarot readers that really do have the gift, because you got some people who fake in the funk and they don't know the hell what they're doing. And you got some people who are the legit tarot readers, who they, you know, they really know their stuff and they really got the gift. You know, some people just trying to make a quick buck and they just making it up, and some people are the real deal. You know what I mean? I mean, whenever I think about a tarot reader like that, I like, who comes to mind when I think of tarot reading or whatever. Some people call it fortune telling, or, you know, and stuff, right? Um, what comes to mind, the person that comes to mind is the lady from the Matrix, the Oracle. and you know how like she has this profound information and she's able to give advice to people who come to her. You know, I kind of think of myself a little bit like lending myself kind of to that of, you know, being here to try to, you know, try to help people, you know what I'm saying, and see what I can do to be supportive to people, you know, like the Oracle. Now the Oracle has her way, you know, me, I have my way, but um, I just feel like it's a privilege to be able to read for people and to understand people and learn more about people, because the more I learn about people, the more I learn to, you know, improve myself and things, which is good too. But thank you all for watching. Bye bye.